Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Capricorns for October 31st through November 2nd. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. We're going to go ahead and get straight into your messages for the next 72 hours. I think I already said that, but this is going to be general, so definitely make sure that you are viewing this with a level of discernment. Please keep in mind that these messages are for so many different people out there, so everything can't possibly just be for you, okay? If you are someone who does want a personal session with me, though, all that information will be listed below in my description as well as the comment section. And let's get into it. Capricorns for October 31st through November 2nd. Capricorns. Capricorns for October 31st through November 2nd. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the cards we have here. Hold on. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the overall energy, and we have the financial constraints card as well as the world, okay? So Capricorns, I'm getting a sense that for the next couple of days, you are going to be in this energy of either finding out ways how you can end any sort of financial issues there may be that you guys are stuck in. This could be like not per se you struggling. For some of you, it's more of like you're going through a rough patch where you may have to pay back a loan, or maybe you went through like a recent divorce and now you're having to pay that the lawyer off. For others of you, this could even be you having to like make a new home purchase and possibly having to rebuild your savings account, or maybe you had to touch money in your savings account, or maybe some of you actually did lose a job, or there has been some sort of financial issues. But I feel like a lot of you are either in the space of trying to close out those financial issues by either starting like a new job or like trying to figure out ways. This could also be some of you actually ending that cycle of having financial issues, if not, still trying to figure it out. Now, with the world card clarified by the seven, or I thought that was a seven. This is a five of swords. So you could be like literally mentally psyching yourself out though for some of you when it comes to possibly like a new job opportunity that you may want to put yourself out there for. For some of you, you could be like, okay, what if these people reject me? What if I'm just, not I'm not able to get the position. For some of you as well, you could be wanting to move to like get your finances in a better space. Maybe you have a home that you're paying so much money for that you don't really need, and it's like mentally for some of you you're not ready to let go of that. But I'm just getting a lot of energy surrounding money and like you guys wanting to put money away and things of that sort. Now, when it comes to the energy surrounding your love life, I have the thinking man and we also have the eight of cups. So for some of you, you walked away from a relationship already. You could be in the process of thinking about whether or not you want to take someone back or if you want to go back to a situation. For others of you, somebody else could have walked away from the situation and you could be processing exactly what happened. For others of you, you could be in a relationship already, like currently in a relationship, and you could be feeling emotionally dissatisfied with what you're being offered, and you could be wanting to take, the high road and go find what emotionally will fulfill you. I'm also getting a sense as well with the Six of Swords. It's like for some of you, this person may live long distance. You may want to move to go see them because you feel like maybe the long distance is messing up the relationship. For others of you, I'm getting a sense where there's certain aspects of the relationship that you want to move beyond, and it's like that may be a problem for some of you, okay? Or you just want to move past this rough patch. Now, when it comes to the energy surrounding finances and career, I do have victory and I do have the Three of Cups. So again, like I said, a lot of you are going to be overcoming some financial issues that you may have been in. And a lot of you, like I said, you will be trying to figure out ways to do that. This could be you investing yourself in like maybe a business partnership with other people. Or possibly, like I said, you guys getting a new position and a lot of you are celebrating and, uh, in a better mood because of that, after being patient after some time of losing a job and having to get a new one, or going through issues with one job and having to save your money and get things in order. For others of you, definitely make sure you're not overspending money on like any parties or doing too much, because that may drain your finances as well, okay, especially with Halloween. All right. Now, when it comes to the advice I can give you, Capricorns, I do have the Magician and the Anxiety card. So there's definitely a need for you to work on whatever is making you super, super nervous, or whatever you guys are overthinking about. Instead of overthinking about it, just, playing the same thoughts in your mind in a loop, there's a need for you to actually do it. Like, do something about it. Especially with the Magician card, this is understanding that you have the power to make your circumstance and turn it around if you actually took the understanding and applied it. Especially if this is like you overthinking about like money or like an opportunity that you may want to actually charge after. But there's a need for you to stop overthinking and actually understand that you have the power in your hands. Okay? Now, when it comes to the last set of cards in the spread, I do have the Obstacle, and this is represented by the Goddess of the Moon and the Chariot. So with this could be you guys being in a space of being just very unsure about certain things. This is being in a space of like feeling like things are just not 100% clear to you because things haven't completely unraveled for some of you, as far as like like you don't see the bigger picture yet. I'm also getting as well that you may be in a space about like not knowing whether or not, like I said, if you should move on with your life with the situation here that makes you pretty happy, but then there's moments where you guys fight or other people come in between the connection and it throws you off emotionally. Okay? Now, let's talk about your love life a little bit more specifically. We do have Healing Family Issues and the Passion card. So with this, I definitely feel as if some of you could be dealing with somebody who you have kids with. This could be an ex-husband. This could be a boyfriend, whoever. Or this person may have kids and this may be affecting the relationship, or just your relationship with this person may be a little rocky and it may be affecting, the kids that you guys share. For others of you, there may be some trauma within the family unit that may be affecting the way that you guys go about loving in this connection or this person. So this could be like you saw like some toxic things that may have happened with your parents, and that perspective of what you've seen may be transferring into your love life for some of you. I'm also getting a sense as well, even though that may be the case, I feel like there is a lot of passion between you guys. There just may be a level of trust issues on somebody's end, whether this is something that happened in the past that somebody's already done and somebody's needing to be forgiven, especially with forgiving and learning. I just feel as if there's definitely true love there. It's just some moving beyond certain things is important, whether that's an ex so that you could welcome in new love, or if this is just the things that you guys have gone through with an ex so you could just move on with your life in general, or fix things with this person if possible. But the advice I can give you, it says passion, and it says a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And with this, there's a need for you to understand that a lot of you, you could get whoever you want. And there's a need for you to understand, like, if you really put yourself out there, you can attract the love that you're looking for, especially if that is a passionate connection with someone where you don't have to question, like, if this person is playing you or if they have genuine, motives and whatnot. And a lot of you just need to put yourself out there, especially if you are single or even in a relationship where you're just not happy. Okay? You can change the circumstance. Now, last card I want to talk about before we get out of here is going to be the message from your spirit guide. And it says, Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all this work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed. No, excuse me. It says, maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that would be a good choice. It says, how about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different, set that boundary, delegate responsibility to another, ask for your needs to be met, and when faced with an impossible situation or sticky, enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything that just seems to work beautifully, or everything seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. So this is just talking about you guys not trying to assume responsibility for every single thing. It's good to take responsibility for things that are, you're doing, or things that are, in your control. But there's certain things in life that we just honestly cannot control, and there's a need for sometimes us to loosen that grip in wanting to be, the head honcho in every aspect of our lives, when the universe has a bigger plan for us always. So understand that, and also understand when you always are, the person who's in charge of everything, especially when it comes to like cookouts and stuff. I know that's so random, but it's like when you're always trying to be the leader in every single thing, you never get a break, and you always end up having to take the grunt of the work. And there's a need sometimes to, the best way to be a leader is to allow other people to step in and help, and not just assume that everything is just your responsibility all the time. Okay? So that's going to be pretty much it. Thank you so much, Capricorns, for watching this. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Again, if you do want a personal reading, that information will be listed below for you, as well as the comment section. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one. Bye, Capricorns.